Today we're talking some more colognes. Really been getting into colognes recently. Feeling inspired. Colognes in general, it's not that complicated, right? You pick up a fragrance that you think smells good, you spray it, you smell good for other people. That's the general concept. In this video though, I want to help you maximize that potential, take your fragrance as far as it can possibly go, get the best out of it. At the end of the day, they cost a pretty penny. You might as well make sure that you're using them to the best of their ability. Today's episode is in collaboration with the Fragrance Foundation, who sent me out these three bad boys right here. Good timing because these are all spring/summertime fragrances, so right about now. I'm gonna be walking you through some do's and don'ts when it comes to applying your cologne in the best way possible. So for the first do understand that there are different colognes for different seasons, especially having to do with the time of year. Is it summer? Is it winter? But even coming down to whether it's daytime or nighttime. There is no one fragrance fits all category. Granted, there are some fragrances that work with more seasons or more, there's more opportunities to wear them than others. But generally speaking, colognes will either excel, say, in the wintertime during the day or the summertime during the night, or any mix and match, if you get what I'm saying. And for that reason, don't stay committed to one and only one cologne. So instead of just having one favorite, I have numerous ones that I like equally, and I choose them depending on, is this the best cologne to wear for this situation right now? For example, the three that I'm showing you in today's video are all great warmer weather scents, so like this time of year right now. That said, even though they fall into that springtime, summertime as the best time to use them, they still have their own characteristics. Nautica Sport is the most casual out of these three. It's best for more relaxed situations, hanging out with your friends, but it errs towards the side of being a daytime scent. Polo Blue has a tinge of professionalism that would be very appropriate for the work environment. A very inoffensive scent, playing more towards the safe side. And the Mont Blanc has a slight spice mixed in with the lighter summery fragrances that the other two previously had as well. And because it has a bit of a spice on top of the other notes, out of the three, this would be my evening or nighttime cologne of choice. This Mont Blanc right here is also my personal favorite out of the three. Smells so good. So all of that to say, different colognes are meant for different reasons. Find a few that you love, shuffle between them. Next up, this is one that most of you probably know, apply to your wrists and neck, front or back, whichever one. Don't get crazy with other bits and places on your body and even clothing that much. I mean, if you want to apply little on your clothing, that's like okay, but it's not that necessary. And in line with this, don't oversaturate yourself with so much scent. Your wrists and your neck give off a lot of heat because they are hot spots for your blood circulation. That means you can use less cologne in these areas because that heat is actually protruding that scent further than applying in other areas. So use less cologne on your wrist and your neck, still equals out to good range and scent length and light. And in line with all of that, do apply the right amount depending on the scent that you have. Not all scents can be applied equally. Some that smell fine with just 3 pumps, others you need 6 pumps to reach that same level. As a general principle, springtime and summertime fragrances, you can get away with using a little bit more because they're kind of lighter, airier scents, and then to actually get that scent extended further and also lasting longer, you can apply more pumps without that becoming offensive. That said, winter scents and nighttime/evening scents often are a much deeper, warmer, sweeter scent, and these really heavier scents can really pack a punch if you're not careful. Use a lot less to get the same effect. Don't assume all colognes smell the same on everyone. Just because you love the scent, like, oh my god, this smells so good on your best friend, doesn't mean that you're gonna like it on yourself. Fragrance mixes in with your natural skin oils and therefore has a slightly different scent depending on who it's applied to. For some, it makes it smell better. For some, not as much. If you have the opportunity, I would always encourage having a trial period. Like if you're in a shop, see what that smells like on you before making that final purchase. And here's a fun one. Do actually experiment a little bit and try a spritz or two in your hair directly. Hair has actually proven to hold scent longer in some circumstances than your actual skin. So it's just kind of an easy way to get a prolonged use out of your same fragrance, whatever that may be. And finally, one last do. Vote for your favorite cologne in the description down below. The Fragrance Foundation Consumer Award thing that they do is the only award voted by the general public. That means like by the actual people who go out and buy fragrances. Each person can vote once per category, and these include the Fragrance Hall of Fame, men's and women, and voting ends on May 31st. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, get it? Perfume puns. On that note though, for real, we're gonna end it there. Thank you guys for watching. BluMaan community on Facebook. People post pictures of their hair, ask for advice, give advice. It's a nice friendly space to be. Go check it out down below as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see everybody next time.